Pleasant greetings to you. Martha and Mary of Bethany played host to Jesus when he came to visit them. So, let us dwell on this topic, how to play host to the Prince of Peace, the Lord of Lords. Let me share with you a bit of one of my favorite books, a deeply mystical book, which at first glance you might think is a storybook for little children. But let me warn you, it is really for grown-ups like you and me. I probably read this 8 times, and mind you, the messages keep on evolving each time. The book I am talking about is entitled The Little Prince. It was published in 1943 by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, an airplane pilot. It is a child's fable for adults. The story is a gentle and grave reminder that the best things in life are still the simplest ones, and that real wealth in life is our relationships. The Little Prince tells of the author's being stranded in the Sahara Desert, where he meets a young extraterrestrial prince. As I said, there are 2 general truths to examine here. First, that the best things in life are not things. The second is that your greatest treasures are your relationships. The title character of The Little Prince is a pure and innocent traveler from outer space. He comes from an asteroid named B-612, whom the narrator, the pilot, encounters in the Sahara Desert. The Little Prince met some very odd people during his visits to different planets, like he met a king, a conceited man, a drunkard, a lamplighter, a businessman, and a geographer. While during his visit on Earth, he met the narrator, the stranded pilot in the desert, and also he befriended a fox, an unlikely creature from whom he learns what love entails. And in turn, the Little Prince passes on those lessons to the narrator. As the story unfolds, we learn that the Little Prince is bound by his love for a rose that he has left on his home planet, and that he had set out to journey outside his little planet in search for answers on how to care for the one and only rose that he cares about in his planet. His constant questioning indicates a certain truth as well, namely that one's search for answers can be more important than the very answers themselves. Now, that is a deep message right there, for starters, right? Here is an excerpt from the animation based on the book. The clip shows the moment that the Little Prince met an untamed fox, who was to become his dearest friend, and who would teach him a very important secret for a lesson.
Who are you?
We are roses.
My rose is just a common rose, but she told me she was the only one of her kind in the whole universe.
But she is not a common rose. She is your rose. It is the time that you have devoted to her that makes your rose so important.
She is my rose.
You must return to her.
Oh no, you're gonna cry? My taming you has done you no good at all.
Let me make you a present of a secret. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye.
Hold on to that very important lesson. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. In the gospel episode we heard, we have Mary sitting beside the Lord at his feet, listening to him speak, allowing herself to be tamed, so to speak, by God's presence and words. It is our choice to be tamed by the Lord, who establishes a relationship with us. Sitting at the feet of the Master is an act too often neglected. Let us remember that prayer is being in a relationship with God. Are we in a relationship with God? The time you spend for your rose makes your rose important. Where your treasure is, there your heart is also. My friends, where do we give our time the most? What is our treasure? Or rather, who is our treasure? May God bless us with godly focus. Amen.